I got a little story time for you guys, and it involves this thing. Now, why am I a little spicy about this is because the past 2 weeks I have gone down this rabbit hole of trying to make 360 video from a drone. I have purchased third-party adapters that take my X4 and mount it onto the Air 3. It does not work. You see the drone in the shot. Let me back up a little bit. I'm doing a project where the end deliverable is being viewed on a VR headset, in this case the MetaQuest 2. Now, I have used 360 cameras quite a bit for event recaps and creative things and to put it places where you can't fit a traditional camera. But this is a whole different type of thinking when you create this content, because you don't choose what the viewer sees. They get to choose that. You are there just to capture the atmosphere, and then they are able to look around. And in this case, the viewer will be able to look around a full 360 degrees. So I'm going about things different for this project. When taking on the project, I thought, oh, for sure there's a way for me to mount my X4 to the Air 3. There's not. There's not a way to do that in where you don't see the drone. I've purchased 2 different mounts that mount the camera on top. You see it, it ruins the experience. It's not immersive at all. It's not working for what I need. I didn't just call it quits on mounting the camera to the top of the drone. I was like, okay, well, maybe I can rig something up, make something that uses the extension pole that comes with the Insta360 and dangle it below. No, that throws off the balance. The drone wants to fly away, or it'll start wobbling and try to correct itself and just crash. Ask me how I know. Then I was like, okay, well, this project's it's a big project. I've got the budget in this that if I got to buy new tech to be able to make this happen, it's fine, because I love being on the leading edge of new stuff, new gear. I'm a giant nerd. So I start looking for existing drones that have a 360 camera mounted. There's none. Yes, I know about the Anti-Gravity A1 that doesn't come out till next year. So I'm at the point where me mounting my existing 360 camera to my existing drone isn't going to happen. So I start doing research and I find this funky thing that Insta360 made, like I think in 2023, and this thing is called an Insta360 Sphere, and it mounts to a drone and it has the cameras right here, and it shoots footage that gets rid of the drone so you don't see it. It literally looks like you're just floating in the air. It's awesome. Now, there's a few issues with this. One big issue is they stopped making this. They don't make it anymore, and you can only find used ones. No problem. I go to lensrentals.com. They have one. Perfect. I order it for a week. It was like $60. Perfect. I'll use it, shoot my footage, be done with it. No. So the day that it's supposed to be shipped to me, I get a phone call and an email from Lens Rentals, and they say, unfortunately, Mr. Potter, the Insta360 Sphere was just returned and it is damaged beyond repairs. I give them a call back because I want to know if there's another option for me. Maybe they know something I don't know. I've done my research, but that doesn't mean I know everything. So I call them back, there's nothing. They're like, no, this is all we got. It's kind of a niche thing that you're looking for, but sorry, Mr. Potter. So what do I do next? Well, my buddies told me that there happens to be an InstaSphere 360 on Marketplace. It's located in Pennsylvania, and it's for sale for like, I think $400. I messaged the guy. He doesn't have it listed as he's willing to ship, but I messaged him like, hey, here's the scenario. I'm really looking for this piece of gear. Would you be willing to ship it to North Carolina? He says yes, but I'm not able to ship it till Saturday. Well, at that time, it was Monday. And I do have a deadline at the beginning of December for this project. I can't force this guy to ship it early, so I say Saturday will work. Just let me know when it ships, send me the tracking number, all that good stuff. This thing is kind of funky. In a sense, I hate calling technology made in 2023 old tech, but in the world of 360 cameras and all that good stuff, it's older. To top it all off, it only works with the Mavic Air 2 that will mount on. Well, this is my old drone, which happens to be the Mavic Air 2. So we're good with that. Still, this is an older drone. It still works fine, and I just need it to mount to there. Now that I have all the pieces of this puzzle, I am now able to finally make the content. This whole process of creating content for a VR headset is a learning experience for me. It has a mix of X4 footage that I'm using on a painter's pole to get really high up in places that I can't fly the drone. It's going to have a mix of regular video. You're not just creating a video, it's like you're making a ride for an amusement park. And you want to have these things laid out at certain sections of the ride. But I just want to give you that short, this probably wasn't short, that little story time, and it's been quite the journey. I know for a fact that as soon as I bought this, I think I got $400 on this. As soon as I bought this, DJI Insta360, some brand will come out with a drone and it'll do all the things that I need it to, and it'll be affordable, and I am just doing the hardest way possible to make this content. So that's my journey.